video, and this is going to be my whole selfish, personalised type of thing. I have got the first element of my breakfast right here. Hopefully you're in shot and you can see everything. So I'm going to be getting on. I'm very, very excited about what I'm going to be doing, so I shall keep you all informed. Yeah, a bit of a different surrounding as well. Not in a car, not in a gym. It's my house. You know, I actually live somewhere. So we are running a little bit late. So I've had to take the second half of my breakfast in the car with me. All of the usual scenes for breakfast realistically. So cream of rice, berries, mom. In terms of what we are doing today, I am heading over to Liverpool. And this is something I'm actually taking a personal day, which is the first time in a very, 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 very long time that I'm actually taking a personal day. So I gave the heads up to my clients and said, you know what, I'm taking a personal day on Monday, so please make sure that your check-ins are done on Sunday so I can get you all of your feedback. And I immediately got the responses by saying, oh my God, is everything all right? It just kind of proves to me that I possibly maybe need to take an additional day off here and there every now and again, because it's like, oh, maybe I can't have a day off unless something is terribly wrong. But yeah, so this is all going to be a whole selfish thing, which obviously you're going to be alluded to later on. But just to touch on that, I do think that days off are warranted, and I do think that days not just like rest days from training, but like days off from work. You know, everybody has a day off from work realistically. So if you are an online coach and you feel that your business is continuous and you never ever ever have a day off, hashtag no days off, bro. That is bro science, all of the bro. But yeah, and by the way, I'm not driving. This is not cruise control. I have a chauffeur today. Just so everybody is aware, when you get to this point, there is a panda on the motorway. Look at the panda! It's great! Oh wow. That's pretty awesome.
Looks like the perfect size. So some flower, this one will be hidden under this flower there.
Yeah.
Like that. The wings is gonna be close to your knee.
Yeah. Just about getting slightly painful now. But Antonio is laughing because it's all for the greater good. You better be impressed when I finish this, you know. Right then, regrets. When I talk about regrets, I talk about something that you should really put a lot of thought into before you making a massive decision. And one of those things are tattoos. Now, the tattoo that I have is a full leg piece going from underneath my breast all the way down into my ankle, which is basically going to be the finalized piece because at the moment it isn't finished right now. But my tattoo along the side of my body has an immense meaning, and it all transpires over the meaning of life and how I perceive it. And one of the biggest things that actually inspired the tattoo was the death of my brother-in-law. So my brother-in-law was killed in a motorcycle accident and it was extremely sudden, and it was extremely distressing, as you can quite possibly imagine. And it's one of those things that basically it was a memorial stroke remembrance tattoo that I wanted to do for Paul, but it wasn't just about him, it was about all of the people that I've loved and lost over my lifetime. And it's basically symbolizing death, rebirth, the fact that life can go on forever, and the fact that I'm going to celebrate life, which is the reason why I have the face there of the Dia de Morte, or the Day of the Dead, where basically you celebrate the loved ones that have died throughout the process of your life. Now, in terms of the Phoenix, that's, you know, reliving and rebirth and you know, rising again and that kind of thing, and that's the reason why I have it. So realistically, the symbol that I have on this tattoo is very, very, very poignant to me. Now, the other part of my tattoo is actually a cover-up. So the one on my side is a big cover-up, actually. And this is what I was talking about in terms of regrets. Now, the regret that I have is actually having quite a big tattoo, which covered up the regret that I had. And that tattoo cover-up was something that I did in a really stupid manner, in a stupid kind of like, right, okay, let's do this. I was 16 years old, so I actually had a tattoo done illegally, which basically scarred my stomach, and it was ridiculous. It looked like a cartoon, and I basically regretted it. I regretted it almost the minute I had it done, and I regretted it for a long time. And of course, then I had my kids, and pregnancy belly took over, so you can imagine what the fucking thing looked like. So in terms of like a regret, I would really, really advise every single one of you to really think about everything that you do in life, and actually take your time and consider what you're going to do to your body, regardless of whether it's a tattoo or whether it's fitness related, whether you're going to start PEDs, performance enhancing drugs, whether you're going to do a diet, whether you're going to go to extremes, whether you're going to go and fucking jump out of a plane for whatever reason it is. Make sure that you actually think, put time into that decision, because you don't want to live with something that you are going to regret for the remainder of your life. And this is exactly what I did in terms of designing the tattoo that I have from my side all the way going down into my ankle. It's a massive tattoo. It's going to stay with me for life, but it means something. So when you go and do something, or when you think about something and you're like, yeah, that's a great idea, really sit down and actively think about it. Take your time and think about it. Don't rush into a decision, because that decision might fill you with regret that lasts a lifetime.